What is up, everyone? This is going to be my Nocturne jungle video. I'm going to show you the best builds on him and the best way to play him, like the very incredible best like Inori. For starters, jungle pathing, always full clear. You want to play for full clear if you can. Matchups, we have Jax top versus Teemo, Brand jungle versus me, Nefari versus Orianna, Zeri, Camille versus Veigar Nollis. So for pathing, I think ganking top, this guy's too safe, hard to gank, so I'm not really thinking about him too much. This mid matchup is kind of volatile, in the sense that this guy needs to kind of like all in to get pressure. Ball matchup is extremely volatile. Camille support versus Nautilus. So pathing down is inherently really good. So instead of soloing red, we're always going to solo Raptors. Just because we do it so quickly, it's a very easy way to get level 2. And Nocturne, your speed of clear goes up dramatically when you get level 2 because of the W passive, which gives you a lot of bonus attack speed. So recently, I haven't been making many Nocturne videos because of what they did to his E tether range. They nerfed pretty much all tether range. So it feels extremely bad to play him, but I'm going to show you a good way to play him to kind of play around all that terrible nerfs that Riot did to him. But he's still extremely good jungler, but you do have to understand a bit more on how to kind of keep yourself in range. That's why the build's important. We're going to be doing Stride Breaker into, you know, Eclipse or something in that kind of variety. I think Eclipse second is really good. I try to optimize my build to be as much damage as possible, which is really not so much the Frozen Heart build, but mostly just like extreme high damage Octane build path. And sometimes you can go Axiom, Arc third, or Cleaver, depending on what kind of playstyle you want to do. So here you can either go E level 3 or W 2 points into Q. So the thing about me is I just think E level 3 is inherently better because of, you know, the clear speed doesn't really change. And also just because there's a chance there's going to be random fights that you may need to interfere in. Or there could be a weird sequence where you might be getting invaded as well, where you might need your E up. So that's just something to think about. And here I'm going to pull the next camp while I'm finishing the blue with autos. Now I'm just going to E it just in case I was going to get a level 3 chase. I was just thinking about it. Whether you're full clear, the timing on your full clear doesn't really change all that much as well. So your speed is relatively the same. I'm against Brand jungle, so what I'm thinking about is, okay, Brand's for sure full clear. He should be done his full clear by now as well. So there isn't much I can do about... Oh, that doesn't reach. There isn't much I can do about Brand full clear. I just have to do my own kind of clear and then hope for the best from there. And here we're able to full clear, and now Brand's ready to go, but I'm also ready to go too, so I want to fight. So what I'm going to do is flank on him. And now once we get on him, we're able to go. Oh, we just actually got pulled. Very nicely done. I have W so I can walk right through it. You and then... Oh my god. Dude, I couldn't even talk in that sequence. What the hell was that? That was insane. I was trying to flash to get the E onto the Brand, but... Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Here, Crab is most likely still alive, so what we're going to do is just one-shot this Crab base and play around the Void Grubbies. And you know, Nocturne is extremely good around Void Grubs, so when they buff them, you're going to have a really great time playing him. There, your spell shield, actually, you could just walk through Veigar Cage with W. You want to use it on core abilities. Things that, like, really can impact you. Here, you know, we can go for some damage. Can get more movement speed if we like, or we could just kind of itemize. I don't know. I have a weird way of itemizing. I feel like they nerfed a lot of components. I just think the raw stats of the first tier items are really good. So I just like to buy boots and then a bunch of components. Because Tiamat, the buy on Tiamat isn't that important for Nocturne. Your clear is relatively very quick. So I just kind of build to maximize my kind of stat check. Here I want to play for Void Reps and also want to make sure he's not on it. So first we're going to check if he's on it. But it looks like this Orianna is building pressure. So that should be fine. So here we're going to go check. Is he on it? No, he's not on it. So if he's not on it, that's a bit of a red flag. So we should be careful about where he might be. Here, this Teemo just needs to run to me. And then he's good to go. And also, I should hit this. And the reason why it's a red flag is because the Crab is dead, right? So if the Crab is dead, but he's not here, then where is Brand Jungle? And here he is. We're going to smite this. So here's actually really good. We actually are going to be able to kill him here. Here we're gonna get the damage off. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to auto here. Oh, hallelujah. Oriana, you mechanical beauty. You goddess of mechanical armor. I love you. And that's a beautiful sequence right there. So here I'm going to pull one out. I think I can just hit this on the edge without Jax reacting. I think Jax might come. So we're just going to one-shot one more and leave. I don't really care about getting all three. I'm just happy to get that one. And they can have the last one. My leftovers. Like, you can have my leftovers, Jax, or whatever, bro. But you're wasting so much time doing nothing. Take an L, bro. Take an L. Get an L, bro. Okay, if Oriana's back would get cancelled there, I would heroically join and save her life. And next patch, you know, the Void Grubs are going to help you break towers extremely quickly. So it's very important to play for them. Dragons are still extremely important. Like, I still want to play around dragons. I just want to see how much it's going to cost for me to base. Like, what kind of items I'm trying to go for. Here, I'm looking pretty... It seemed... Here, it looks alright for, like, meters base because my bot size up. And everything is so far away from where I am currently that it's just going to take a lot of time for me to reach where I want to go. And also, you're probably like, why didn't you just go finish the last one? It's not important to get the last one. And it's too much of a diversion. And what I mean by diversion, it means like it's too out of the way for me to get that last one. And I also think I use it as like a kind of like a mental thing where they think maybe I'm trying to go for it. Maybe Brown tries to solo dragon here and he dies again. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. Or they don't expect me to be bot side and now I'm bot side ready to get 6 on crab and counter or kill bot lane or whoever I want. So right now I'm probably going to just R the bot lane and just go on whoever I need to. But if they don't need me to go, I'm not going to go. If that hit, I would have R'd. So I'm going to just do the dragon in the meantime. But the way they're moving makes me think I could just R and kill them here. So I'm going to just go. I'm going to go on Vigar first and I'm going to W whatever damage we can, and then I'll finish them off here. Now we do the dragon, and we're just really happy in this sequence. We're pretty happy with this situation. It's a really good situation for us. And when I'm in games like this, I pretty much don't let them breathe, right? You want to sort of really just like suffocate them, just keep your advantage, don't give it away. Like, I'm worth 1,000 gold. I don't want to do something stupid, right? Like, bounties are insane, like how much gold people can get from you. So all you want to do is just keep getting objectives, keep playing smart, and realistically don't do stupid things without your R, right? Like, if I'm Nocturne, like I really don't have to do that much. I could just be farming, chilling. And when my ulti's back up, okay, we go gank. That's why I really love about Nocturne, and what I always try to teach people about Nocturne is just really play around that. Here, the last one was up, and now we know exactly that Brand is like... Now we know that Brand got... You know, literally the last Void Grub. So I know he's actually in that area topside, so I think about that. And I'm going to base off that. And for boots, I like CDR a lot. They're fighting bot side, but I don't want to lose my jungle. Also, CDR boots a lot, but this game I actually think I need Merc Dreads. It's a weird one. Usually I think CDR boots is a really good one. Sweeper, I don't know why I switched. I usually just wait for Blue Orb. The reason why it's Merc Dreads this game is because it's Vigar, it's Brand, and it's Jax. Usually I wouldn't really go MR boots, but it's a weird sequence. So here he could steal my jungle, so I want to try kind of check. If he's not here, okay, good. And the Stridebreaker pretty much guarantees that you don't really need your E anymore. And this is why Stridebreaker is so good. So pretty much what you want to do is you want to just don't use your E when you're ulting on people. There's like a combo, like there's ways to combo when you are on people. There's some cast frames you can get in, but you cannot get everything off. So you have to choose between using your E or Q when you fly in. And now you just pretty much you want to just use your Q. So that's what I'm going to be teaching you. We're going to be using Q and Stridebreaker. And whether we hit our whatever, like, whether we hit our, what's it called? Our E doesn't even matter at this point anymore. And this guy is just diveable, so pretty much just want to R him. And just one shot. Just get the wave here. And just go see what jungle camps are up. Oh, looks like I got some money here. That was a bit worrying because like it was getting close there. But Camille's trying to 1v3. I respect it. I'm not going to help her, but I respect it, right? So it's quite stupid. But, you know, I'm gonna get a Gronk. I'm gonna get a nice crab while she's dying. And Jax, like I said, that top matchup doesn't really have much going on. It's just sort of like a top matchup. Here, I'm gonna clear this ward. I really want to break mid tower. We already got some void grubs, so it does apply sort of the burn. I also think, when we talked about this is a volatile matchup, like the dog is just not gonna have a good time. And me just walking in autoing is always a good way to kind of get just more advantages. Oh, the wolf is there. What the hell? Here we're gonna sweeper. We're gonna maybe go on Bran. If a spell hits, we go. If not, then we don't. Vygar coming is very interesting. I do like killing Vygars. Oh, killing all this is even funner. Go, Camille. I believe in you. Oh, don't mind him if I do. I like cannons as well. This Vygar is real cocky. He's real cocky. I don't like cockiness like that. I really don't. It angers me. His confidence creates insecurity in me. And I don't like that. And I don't like that. We don't allow that. That's the most important thing. We do not allow that. I don't like it. And I don't allow it. So here, usually your Eclipse is your go-to second. It's the go-to second item. And from here, after Eclipse, if I'm ahead, I go Axiom Arc and I just ulti for days. Or you just, the safer build is just to go Cleaver and then like Death Stance and Maul. That's like my full build. This one, I think my thumbnail is like the Axiom Arc one, so I'm just gonna do it. But like I said, it's interchangeable. Cleaver third, completely fine. And I usually go for like, you just have to get the DD. DD is like the goated item. No more GA, just DD. And you just have to start really getting ability haste. The Hex Tech, whatever item, like, you don't really need that on Nocturne, even though it gives like 30 ultimate ability haste. It's not good combat stats. Here, that's like our full build. That's usually every time you're going to be your build. If there's literally no like magic damage in the enemy team, then you can go GA like last item. So you go DD, then GA. But usually that's not going to happen, so. Here, I'm just going to do the grubs. The grubs are going to be really broken next patch. Be sure to play for void grubs. The grubbies. Here, my R is still down, so I'm just farming as I'm moving away. I don't know what happened here, but let's see if there's a ward here. They face check me, it's good. I'm going Nollis because he's quite easy to kill. It's W. And now I'm going to kite. Oh, damn. Damn, man. It's actually so much damage from every direction. I think Zeri can R. Nice. Eclipse. Of course, like no R, the fights are just so much harder. Get him, Teemo. Get him, Teemo. And here we go and play for Dragon. We're just gonna make sure we get Dragon. I don't want to give them dragons when I'm ahead like this. I want to make sure. Like, I died, of course, but like, obviously, it's like, it's not the worst. I didn't like waste too much. Dragon's still on the table. Not too many deaths. It was still a good fight. Like, I died, but the fight was still good, if that makes sense. Also, red. I like red on Nocturne because it just gives me like a slow on the Q. So here I'm just going to do the dragon. I like to do the objectives ASAP because once you get the objective down, you can just go farm after. Instead of farming and then going for like the objective, I like to just objective then farm if I can because I want to get it out of the way. And also sometimes the enemy team is just not ready for the objective. So if you just do it first, you sort of like bypass the whole period of like even fighting for the objective. You're just there first and you're doing it. It's something I'm trying to teach people on like of void webs, just being there ready at 5 minutes. Being on the void grubs like instantly can just give you a huge advantage because a lot of champions or a lot of players don't even think about them. Remember, our E is not that good anymore, so we don't really want to focus on it. Usually what I'm doing when I'm jumping in is I'm casting my Q and my stride breaker when I'm R. Remember, you can cast literally every ability while you're flying, even your W. So you sort of just have that in your mind and it's something you can play around as well when you play Nocturne. These are like my builds I go, this one, and then like I also do another build where I go like Eclipse into Cleaver, which is good if you want more early game instead of Stride Breaker, but I also feel like Stride Breaker very important because the slow. to even like chase people. Well, there's like my 2 Nocturne build. The Profane Hydra one, I don't do it as much, but it's still good. I don't do it as much because I just feel like it's hard to even stick on people anymore without your E now. With your E being really bad, so I just feel like you sort of need like a movement speed item. Like you need like the cleaver speed or something else. So here I like went on farm mode completely, and I'm close to level 11 R. I'm actually quite happy to just fight here. Going to the Vigar is actually very good. Here I'm gonna stride W and just kill. I'm gonna try to get out if I can now. Should be able to run if Camille blocks. This little rat, by the way, like this brand is an actual rat. And also Camille, please Camille, save me. Save me. You have so many summoners. That's why I went Merchandise, but like I said, this game we're going Axiom. Also, it's not bad too because they're really squishy. But otherwise, I would probably go Cleaver and then I would go like DD Maw. Or if it's a game where I need Maw earlier, I'd probably go like Maw, then DD. But we're getting objectives, so it's like as long as you like, if you're dying after like you get the objective, you're doing good, right? You're doing a good job. I'm really proud of you because the objectives are permanent, right? Like the grubs are there, the dragons are there. They're not going anywhere. Just because I died doesn't mean I'm no longer gonna have the dragon buff, right? We're not. It's not. We're still stacking the dragon soul, and we're just only getting stronger at this point. But each game you should have the mindset of like it potentially could go to dragon soul, so I just want to think about that. Now you're going to start to get a lot of ability. Like for now, like I can just kind of like aura or kill whoever. This guy, he might be killable just by walking. So what we're gonna do is pink this brush so we have kind of vision. Remember, we can just Q him, walk through the wall, and then just kill. Not a big deal. I want to break these outers too. Saving R is really nice in that situation. The reason why I want to save R too is because we can potentially go for like another play. How am I still tanking? What the hell? Uh-oh, Scoobs. I don't know if that was worth it. I should have tried to tank tower. I forgot my red jungle item damage over time was burning on all this. Otherwise, I would have just like not done that. But it's okay. Things happen. Mistakes happen. In the end, you know, it doesn't really matter. We got the tower. We got 2 towers. We got the kill as well. So we're really rich. So rich. We're making so much money. I'm really proud of you all. Well, I'm really proud of myself. I'm really, really good. Except for that last play, but mistakes happen. We're not dead for dragon. So now it's actually 50 seconds for dragon. So I'm like dragon focused. Like my mindset is about objectives. Whenever the objective is 1 minute, your brain should 100% be focused on the objective. Whether you're doing it or not, or maybe you're setting up like a play afterwards, your brain is all about the objective. I don't care what else is going on. Just be thinking about the objective. This guy's a rat. Living in here. So here I'm just going to push the wave out and wait for my R so I can just go kill them. Could be a really good fight. Me and Orion are strong, right? So we always want to play around who's strong. Here the Vigar wants to go for another wave. He's in the tower. He's actually just in the brush, so I can maybe kill him here. But if he doesn't show, then you probably got the back up. If he just bases, that's even good for us. Why is it good? Because we can just get the dragon. Here I'm going to hit the plant of reveal. And now we're just on the Drake. And we can just go straight to Baron right after. So remember, Smite does 1200. You can try to combo with abilities with your Smite, like your Q. But overall, you want to just make sure you Smite at around 1200 true damage. There are things that you need to focus on when you're doing it. But overall, it's important to just always be ready to do. Just look at the HP. Like I just literally glue my eyes on the HP. I'm just looking at the HP. I don't care what's happening around me. My eyes are just focused on the HP. That's how you should be when it's getting low. So once it gets to like 3k, I'm like, okay, HP time. Done. Nothing else. It's over. Dragon is dead. Brand is dead too. We got a Vigar. I'm gonna keep the E on. Here I'm gonna help W, spell shield, and auto to death. And it's just a beautiful game. It's a beautiful life when you're playing Nocturne jungle. They might FF, but honestly, they seem pretty confident that they're gonna beat us. So it may be more than there may be more going on here. I don't know about ending. I'm gonna buy my item. This is where I go DD. Yeah, this item is kind of trash. We don't really build that item here. We actually we don't build that item here. We're not about that life. It's bad. Just a garbage item, worthless. So here I'm gonna go DD and then Maw, and vice versa. You could do the other way as well. Maw into DD if they were doing more magic damage, but I don't really have armor yet, so I'm just gonna go DD. And my goal, I mean, we could play for Dragon Soul 3 minutes, but we just got mid in him. We have Baron, so what we want to do is kill and pressure bot. So this guy should be going on him. Now what I want to do is we want to set up bot lane push. I'm going to R if I think I need to. Otherwise, I'm not going to R. But I think going on this guy is actually good. Oh my god, I'm so strong. Oh my god. Dude, I just like obliterated. That's the Q Stridebreaker red jungle item. Dude, actually Mark felt good in that fight. But this is usually how I build. You can replace this with a cleaver in other games, up to you, whatever you like to build. You are a free spirit. And I think that's usually, yeah. So I hope you guys liked the video and let me know what you think in the video. If you like more Nocturne videos, I can always be making more Nocturne as well. I do love him, the shadow monster. But be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Good luck in your games, good luck on the climb. And yeah, you should be stronger next patch, so enjoy.